Hey, what's going on, you guys? Mr. Money1235 here again, back for another answers video. Let's get going. What was the first game that ever made you rage quit? There's been a lot of games over the years that made me rage quit. Friggin' Spyro, Year of the Dragon, Jurassic Park for the Sega Genesis. That was the first console that I ever had. There's too many to name, man. I mean, I wasn't as good at games back then. I used them more as just something to fuck around with, but nowadays I'm a little bit more serious about it. Simple answer, too many to name. Why did you cut your hair? I guess you're talking about from my older videos back when I had bangs in high school, or my first year of college, I should say. And simple answer is just because it's way easier to manage. My hair is naturally curly, so I had to take a fucking flat iron to it, do it like that every day. So that was really annoying. So I kind of just said fuck that and just chop it all off and fucking wear it like a normal dude wears his hair all the time. Just don't even give a fuck, basically. Are you a fan of Pink Floyd? What about Jimi Hendrix? Both of those artists, not really, actually. Pink Floyd, I only have Dark Side of the Moon, and that's about the only one that I've ever cared to venture into. I went into The Wall a little bit too and enjoyed a whole lot of tracks from there as well, actually, so I don't know, it's just, they've never been a band that I've ever really cared about exploring more deeper into. I know that they're like a classic band and stuff like that, but I have my songs and my albums that I like, and that's just what I decide to stick with. Jimi Hendrix, I only have Are You Experienced. That's about all I own from him, so both of those artists I don't know a ton about, but I like what I like, so whatever. Can dubstep go fuck itself? I like dubstep, honestly. I mean, like, I don't like it when, like, bands that don't need to do anything with dubstep incorporate it into their music. Kind of like what Korn did with that album a few years ago. That was a terrible decision. That album was horrible. They should have never been fucking around with dubstep to make that album. That was just not them. It didn't fit really well, in my opinion. But, I mean, I like Skrillex. I mean, I like other dubstep artists. I mean, I think it's alright. I get into it, honestly, so. How big is your vinyl record collection? I noticed you had Modern Life is Rubbish. Just go watch my vinyl video I uploaded a few days ago, because that's about the best way that I could describe it to you. I have a few, not many, so go check out that video. Do you think Blur's new album would be like Think Tank crossed with a Gorillaz album? If not, what do you think? I have no idea what the new Blur album is going to sound like. What I would like is for it to kind of mix the Britpop along with the experimental side. I would like to see a mixture of what Blur were doing back in the 90s kind of together. I think that would make a kind of a new sound. I think it would be kind of interesting to see what Damon could come up with there. So, yeah, something like that I think would be pretty neat. I mean, I know Damon can do no wrong. I know this new Blur album will be good, so I don't even care if he went almost straight country. I think he'll be able to make it sound interesting, and I don't know, I think it'll be really good. I'm looking forward to it. What are some of your favorite albums that are by bands that you like but don't necessarily love? This list could go on for like an eternity. Well, like I said, I really like Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. I don't love Pink Floyd, but I like them okay. Vampire Weekend's discography. I like all three of those albums now. Well, actually, I about love them. I love Vampire Weekend. The Killers, I don't own everything by The Killers. I think they're pretty good. I like them alright. I would see them in concert. I don't love them, but I like them okay. Hot Fuss and Day and Age, two of my favorite albums from them. I really like Flyleaf's debut album. I think that one's really good. Black Keys, I have about 4 or 5 of their albums. I like them really good too. This list could just keep going on and on, so I'll just leave it at that. What do you think about illegal downloads? I don't know if you're referring to the fact that I have my Queens of the Stone Age review up already, and that album doesn't come out for about another week or so now. And just my way I do it is I torrent the album, I download it, I listen to it. I believe in trying before buying it. I listen to it. If I like it, I'm gonna go get it the first day that it's released. I will buy it. If I don't like it, I won't buy it. I just believe in trying before buying it. That's all. Honestly, like the same thing with the Daft Punk review. I uploaded that before the album came out. I went and picked it up the first day it came out. I actually have the album. It's in my car. I can't show you, but I actually own it. I bought it after I downloaded it. So That's just how I do things. Would your mom like it if I slurped shit off her pussy and afterwards I crawled into her vagina? All day, every day. That's her fetish, dog. Every day, single fucking day. She's like, Michael, please shit on my pussy. And I'm like, that's almost fucking incest. I'm not gonna do that. So, God, that crazy bitch. What do you think is the perfect sized dick? I don't know if I'm really qualified to answer this because I think a woman would have more of an idea than I would. But, I don't know. I think 6 inches, maybe, minimum. Yeah, I think if you're any smaller than 6 inches, that's probably not good. Yeah, 6 inches minimum. If you're under 6 inches, you might have some problems. I don't know. I'm not a woman. I don't know what the fuck they're feeling when that shit happens, so. Do you like David Bowie? I have tried time and again to get into David Bowie, but I can just not get into his voice. Something about his vocals I just don't really like. I mean, I know he came out with that new album the next day. I was actually going to listen to it, but after I heard the single, that was right there. That was enough for me. I can't get into his voice. I mean, I really like Space Oddity. That's a good song. But, I don't know. I just can't get into him. What do you think of Enema of the State, Dude Ranch, and their self-titled album? Coming from somebody who's not a super hardcore Blink-182 fan, I will say that Enema of the State is a classic album. Everybody has at least owned a copy of it at least once in their lives, if they haven't lost it by now. But Take Your Pants Off and Jacket will always be my favorite Blink-182 album. Enema of the State is close second. They're both really classic albums. So, you know, they're great to have. Dude Ranch, I really like Dude Ranch because it's more of like a straight up punk album before they took that pop punk to an extreme. Like they did on Neighborhoods, for example. That album is so pop, it's almost not punk at all, as some people have said. It still is, okay, there's still punk rock in there, but it's just not as strong as it was on Dude Ranch, for example. Dude Ranch is just, I really like it because it's a straight up punk album, something that you could put next to maybe Dookie or something like that. I really like that. Their self-titled album, I never actually listened to the whole thing of. I know, shocker, right? But like I said, I'm just not a hardcore Blink-182 fan. I think after hearing their classic albums and Neighborhoods and Dude Ranch, that was just all I needed to hear. But, whatever. I mean, like, Blink-182 is a great band. I mean, I would definitely see them live if they ever came around, so it's cool. What sound does a giraffe make? I don't fucking know. Since I asked you a question about Blur and Gorillaz, herpa-derpa-derp, herpa-derpa-derpa-derp, what do I think about these songs? 1, The Universal. It's amazing. Classic Blur. Yeah, I don't care if you have never heard of Blur before, you should probably go listen to The Universal and probably song 2. But, Universal, amazing song. I love the lyrics to it. I really love the string section. The music video is really good too. Universal. Love it. You gotta hear it. Glitter Freeze. I really like Glitter Freeze. It reminds me a whole lot of Uprising by Muse. Glitter Freeze is a great place on Plastic Beach. It's a great instrumental song. I really like the drums in it. And I really like how the synthesizers sound. It's just, it's really cool. 3, Caramel. This is another classic fucking awesome song from 13, Blur's album 13. It's really experimental. I really love the darkness of this track. I really love the lyrics on it. I love it when the drums come in. I really love the sound effects on this song. I really love how mysterious and dark it sounds in the beginning. Caramel, one of my favorite songs from 13, actually. 4, Rhinestone Eyes. Rhinestone Eyes, one of the best songs from Plastic Beach. One that I can consider probably should have been the lead single if Stylo wasn't. Great song. I love the lyrics on this. I love the movement of the track. It's really catchy. Like I said, probably one of the best songs on Plastic Beach, easily. 5, Chemical World. One of my favorite songs from Modern Life is Rubbish. I really love this song. The music video is really good too. I love the lyrics to this song. I really love how rocking it is. It's really cool to just jam to. Great song, great song. 6, Clint Eastwood. Do I think the song is about weed? The cool thing about Gorillaz lyrics is that you can take them to mean whatever you want them to mean. I mean, I know the lyric sunshine in a bag could be taken 1,000 different ways. If you think it's about weed, then it can be about weed. I don't know if it is or not. Personally, I don't think it is, but like I said, that's the cool thing about Gorillaz, is you can twist their lyrics to mean whatever, because most of it's nonsense anyway. So you can make them relate to however you want to your own life. That's the fun thing about them. 7, To the End. One of my favorite songs from Parklife, actually. I really love this song. It's really slow. It's really cool. I really love the bells and the orchestral arrangements on this song. I really like the lyrics. It's really romantic. Great song. Awesome. 8, Tender. The opening track to 13. This one right here is easily one of the best songs that Damon has ever written. I know it was about a breakup, but it's so easy to sing along to. It's really folky almost, and it's just one of my girlfriend's favorite songs. I know how to play it on guitar. I love playing it. I love singing it. It's an amazing song. I love it. Magic America. This one right here is another one of my favorites from Parklife. You're naming some awesome songs right now. I really like this song. I think it's about the time that Blur actually came over to America. I'm not sure exactly the origin of the song, but I really like the lyrics on it. I really like how weird the music is. The arrangement of the chords is really different sounding, so that one's really good too. Song 2, classic Blur. Everybody in the world knows it. I mean, I wish over here in America especially people knew more than just that one Woohoo song. But, you know, it's still good. It still holds up. I still play it a whole lot. I still play it and dance to it. I just normally would listen to more Blur after that, but some people aren't going to explore more into it, which is sad. But Song 2, amazing, catchy, fun. It's going to be around for years and years to come. Great song. Awesome. What are your favorite Queens of the Stone Age songs sung by Nick? Probably Autopilot off of Rated R. Because that was one of the rare ones where he wasn't actually screaming. Quick and to the Pointless off of Rated R is another one of my favorites by him. And then, of course, friggin' You Think I Ain't Worth a Dollar, But I Feel Like a Millionaire. That's another really good one. He was great, man. I mean, like, I wish he came back more than just for that one song on the album that you can barely hear him on. It's just, I don't know. The collaborators on this new Queens of the Stone Age album don't seem to be as apparent as much as I would like them to be, but whatever. People are mostly there to hear it for Josh, and I am too, so it's cool. Are you going to do more reviews after the Gorillaz discography? And 2, what did I not like about the new Vampire Weekend album? Yeah, I'm going to do more reviews after Gorillaz discography. I'm going to eventually review The Fall and maybe Space Monkeys. I might do those two. And after that, I don't know. I review whatever I feel like reviewing. If I feel like it deserves a video, I make one. I just put out my Anamanaguchi review recently. That's a good album. You should check out that. It's really different. What did I not like about the new Vampire Weekend album? People have been saying in the comments of that video that I don't understand that a band changes sound. I know that a band changes sound. That wasn't what I was talking about at all. I just don't like what they changed into. I mean, like, their other two albums were so light and free, and the guitar sounds and the melodies were so classic, and they had their own unique style to me is all. And on this album, they kind of abandoned all of that to do something totally different, and it's just something that I really liked. When I wanted to hear those sounds, I would listen to those albums, and it was just really colorful and happy and stuff. And this album is just a different tone. It just wasn't something I was expecting. I like the album a whole lot more now than when I reviewed it. I will say that. You should watch the last video I put up. I still think their first and second album will always be better than their third one to me, but I like all three of them now. I love Vampire Weekend. I think they're a great band. They got some really good songwriting skills and stuff. So I know that bands change. I just don't like what they changed into. They just abandoned one of my favorite parts from them. That's all I was trying to say. But people can take it however they want, because this is the internet, and I'm not going to prove anybody, and I'm not going to prove to anybody my point, because there's just no point. So, whatever. That's it in a nutshell. Do you play guitar? Yes, I do. Very basic chords, though. Very basic song structures. I can't fucking, like, solo. I can't fucking, like, Van Halen it up or any shit like that, but I enjoy playing it. The little stuff that I do know how to do, it's fun. I like to pick it out. I'm a big play-by-ear person. I can't read music or anything cool like that, sadly. I would like to get better, though, but we'll see in time. Alright, well that was it. This was probably a really fucking long video. I don't know. We'll see when I edit it. But leave more questions down below. Mr. Money 1 2 3 5. See you guys later.